as the awareness among the consumer grows, the manufacturer reshapes themselves.
Correct.
And that's what happened in matured markets like Europe and United States of America. People are very well matured. They put forward a lot of questions, sensible questions, commonsensical questions. They do a lot of research before buying a product. They understand what the costs are involved. How can it be sold at this price? Is it worth to be buying at this high price? So they make all the analysis. That's why a lot of good products are there in the market. A lot of consumer awareness is there in the market. People are very conscious about buying a food product, especially. And the manufacturers and the brands also very conscious and very careful before bringing in a product to the market, because the consumer laws are very strong there. And if you make a single wrong call out, you're going to have a hell a lot of class lawsuits, which is going to have serious consequences. But in India, that kind of consumer awareness has to grow. It has to grow a lot. And I think we are now sowing the seed to create a great awareness among the consumers by educating them how it is made, what are all the costs involved, how a good seed is defined from the rest of the seeds. Because we use a single variety seed. When the seeds are blended, the cost can be mitigated. Best variety seed, the moderate and the low. So the low will be of 60% proportion, moderate will be of 20% proportion, the good will be only 20% proportion.
But everything will be grouped under peanut.
Peanut. It's all peanut. Of course, it's peanut. So it should be 100% peanut oil. And the same way.
But shouldn't be
and the same way, it is not about blending the varieties. It is also about the blending of quality also. So A grade seeds, B grade seeds, and C grade seeds. So they blend everything together and grind it. So that's how you mitigate the cost. And even as per FSSAI norms, a 20% blend of other variety of oil is also accepted as 100% peanut oil or sesame oil.
Is that right?
That's what
that's what the general market thinks.
The general market says. As per the norms of FSSAI,
20% proprietary blend is okay.
It's okay. Still, it is edible, right? It's edible.
But also
anything 80% and plus, it's all almost like 100%.
But nobody is checking whether the 80% is from pure seeds, right?
Yeah, the 80% is from peanut, but what quality of peanut, what grade of seeds, how it is crushed, how it is packed, nobody is questioning about that. That's where the difference lies. And also about the 20% with what you blend with. So if it is a pure 100% peanut oil of the top quality single variety seed, the A grade seeds, cold pressed, single pressed, filtered naturally, all stainless steel equipments, 5 stages of cleaning, 4 stages of filtration, automated plant, glass bottle or aluminum tin packaging with no microplastic infusion, obviously the cost is going to go up. If you pack in a plastic pouch, it is just 1.5 rupees to 2.5 rupees. Whereas a glass bottle of 1 liter, depending on the design and the thing, it costs somewhere between 50 to 60 rupees. If it is a virgin glass bottle. And a cap with the flow control valve costs you around 9 rupees. So there is a lot of difference. So even for that, then the cost goes higher. You will have to pay a 5% margin to your stockist, 10% margin to your distributor, at least a 25% margin, at least a 25% margin to your retailer. So around 40% cost goes for the middleman. But of course, they do make their living. Also, they do put in a lot of effort, because it is the stockist takes it to a particular location, stores it, give it to the distributor. The distributor appoints few people and distributes it to each and every store. There is a cost element to it. There is an investment to it. So they have to get their return. So obviously these costs cannot be eliminated. Even if it is a direct to consumer model, even if it gets into an e-commerce platform, obviously the e-commerce has its own software developers, shipping, warehouse management, software, ERP, this, that, a lot of cost to it. And so they charge a nominal fee of platform fee of 30-35% depending on the product category. So everywhere there is a cost involved. If you consider that your seed comes to 160 rupees with just no other middleman in it, with just the platform fee, how much it goes higher? How can you sell it at 180 rupees?
Even then.
So it is the responsibility of the consumers to do a lot of research, to go depth into it, and to read about it, and to understand that at this price, can you sell a liter of peanut oil, pure peanut oil? Then you make a call. You have to make a sensible decision. You have to be more matured before making a choice of any food product, because it's the health of yours and your family in your hand. You cannot make a casual decision just like that. Buying a shirt, if it doesn't go well, you can still alter it, you can still gift it to somebody else, you can throw it away, it doesn't going to harm you.
And the problem is that when the shirt doesn't fit,
Yeah,
it tells you right away.
right away.
But the problem with food is it takes time.
Exactly. By the time you get to know that you're not well, it's too late for you to get it corrected. And you spend a lot of cost in your health care rather than spending that money for better infrastructure of this country, or betterment of your family, or for your children's education, or for a better lifestyle.
I want to know about what is the adulteration happening in other places, and how can a consumer increase the awareness, and what is the actual marketplace, and how we can be educated about it so we can make some conscious decisions based on whatever we know.
Exactly. So how we try to educate is that rather than focusing on others, what we try to educate our customers is how we are different, how we test the products. See, we test the products in the sample stage right before the procurement, and also once it comes into the factory, we make one more testing, and before taking into processing, we go for one more testing, and after processing also, as a finished goods, we make one more testing, and we ensure that every parameter is met out, and then we add those certifications also in our website against each and every batch number. So the consumers who are buying the product, after receiving the product, they can check the batch number, and they can go and check the test report against that particular batch number, and ensure that all the parameters are as we called out. So it is all tested not alone in our laboratory, but also in an enable accredited international standards laboratory like SDS, ITS, TUV. So in any one of these labs, we would have tested and we would have added the test reports. So those test reports can be cross-verified with those laboratories as well. So we authenticate that. We have been able to establish an end-to-end supply chain transparency with respect to peanuts for the high oleic Dolce Pinola variety, and we are trying to establish a blockchain verified end-to-end supply chain transparency with other products as well, and I am sure that we'll be able to achieve that in a couple of years, and we are working towards that. We are trying to educate our consumers as much as we can to create an awareness among them to buy good quality food, whether it is Kshetra or any other brand. We appreciate more brands coming into the market with real quality awareness, with real quality consciousness, bringing good food to the table, because we need more people coming into the market, because people will have more choice getting good food. Always like people come out with innovative thought process, come out with good food, need to have competition, healthy competition, to make sure that the end consumer gets good choices. Only then the awareness will grow. So I encourage people to come out with good food, and also the consumers, request them with folded hands that you need to read out a lot before buying food, and you need to be very much aware that you are taking care of your entire family's health and the future generation. So you need to be conscious in selecting your food.
Super, sir. Super. Very nice.
Thank
and
you.
Best wishes for your future endeavors as well. And I really hope that you see your son, his wishes through Kshetra, and the best wishes for everything. Such a wonderful conversation.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thanks for your time. It's a pleasure meeting you.